And welcome back, Warriors. Yours truly, Sergeant O'Shea, back at it again with episode number 2 of Marine Versus. Now, from the last episode, if you haven't seen it, I will put it up in the end card up at the top. We talked about world spawn, what to do when you first get into a world, and various other things. Now, today, it will be Marine versus the diet. So, we're going to talk about some things, some of the food mechanics that are very important to know about while surviving in the Minecraft world. Now, make sure guys to like this video. We're trying to hit 100 likes for this video, and we're trying to hit 100 likes for the previous video, so make sure to watch it and share it. And without further ado, let's get it. And we're back. Welcome, Warriors. We're at it again. Sergeant O'Shea and episode number 2. So if you guys remember from episode number 1, we talked about world spawn and setting up a temporary place of business. Now, today, we're going to go over a few different things. And one of the most important things we're going to talk about is food hunger. Okay, so what we're going to talk about as we set up our first farm is food and hunger. Now, this game is based on living. You can die from various things in this game. A lot of things, actually. Drowning, getting hurt too much. As you can see, I'll probably zoom in on it, but above where your items are, your HUD bar, you have hearts and you have
pause for effect.
A hunger bar. So your hunger bar is very important. A regular human being needs food, water, shelter, all those things. That's what makes survival games so unique. Most games are pretty linear. You don't have to worry about those things like as you storm through levels and stuff like that. You just have to beat the game. In this, and especially why Minecraft is so enjoyable, is that you have to survive. You need to survive. It is not just, I need to, just build a little house out of mud and I can stay here forever. No, there are things that can hurt you. So you have to make armor, use weapons and other stuff like that to protect yourself. But you also need food. Now, what do you need to know about food? You just need to eat it, right? No. Sergeant O'Shea is here to enlighten you. Now, with the game, as you see those little things of meat, that represents your hunger meter. Now, one of the things you cannot see is your saturation. Your saturation level determines how quickly your hunger will deplete. Now, it is very important to know that because you need to move around. If your hunger gets too low, you can't run. That's very annoying. Survival, movement equals survival, folks. Trust me. Now, with that said, your saturation determines how quickly your hunger drops. So how quickly those little meats start to disappear. When they reach like 2, you're in dangerous territory. With that said, if your hunger is too low, you will start to die. You'll be very weak. You won't have much, defense against the physical pain that will be inflicted upon you by all the creatures within this world. Sounds very morbid, but that's how Minecraft is. It's survival. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm just setting up a simple farm for the time being. And the setup should be fairly simple. I just need some dirt. Okay, that should be good for now. I don't know why I have this flower. Now, as I was talking about saturation levels, saturation is very, very important. Ooh, I like that. Is very, very important. Now, how do you know your saturation levels are gone? Well, you see that the meats down there? Have they ever shooken, like they've shaken before? Like you just vibrate, like they jump up and down or something like that? I never knew what that meant, but it means that your saturation is basically gone. So your hunger can start to drop at any moment. Now, with that said, however, there are limitations. Go ahead and plant this. There are limitations, of course. You can restore your hunger, obviously, by eating food, but it also determines, your food also determines your saturation level as well. So some foods give you better saturation. So that means you have longer before your food bar starts to deplenish. And you have other ones that are worse. Now, as we look at this beautiful night sky, Sergeant No Shave will give you a quick rundown of his top 10. Now, I will be sleeping because I do not want to die. Oh, yeah, this is really beautiful. Don't mind me. I love nature. Now, I broke down the list into two different things. So let's collect some more seeds while I talk about this. I don't necessarily like the grass that much, so if I destroy some, it was whatever. But let's kind of talk about some of those things. So let's talk about the fruits and vegetables first. Now, each food you eat will give you a certain saturation level and a certain hunger level. Now, the first one I want to talk about are apples. Apples will give you a hunger level 4, so we'll fill up 4 of those bars, and it will give you a saturation of 2.4. Not a lot, but apples they can be pretty easy to get because all you have to do is break the leaves off of trees. You have a chance of getting an apple. You can also get them from villages. Now, as we talk about villages, we haven't really gotten there yet, but one of the other things you can get at villages is wheat, and that's what we're trying to grow over there. Wheat gives you, when put together, gives you bread. Bread gives you 5 hunger and 6 saturation. That's pretty good. Now, the next one are potatoes. You do not eat the potatoes raw. Give you less hunger, less saturation. A cooked potato will give you 5 hunger and 6 saturation. Pretty darn good. Next, a carrot. You can't cook a carrot. Got to eat it raw. 3 hunger and 3.6 saturation. I have this written down, so it's just interesting. It's like doing homework, but I actually like this kind of homework. And then melon slices. Melons are probably one of the hardest things to find. And that's only because they only appear in like hot climates. So like the desert, but you won't find it like growing out of the ground. Like you'll find it at desert villages. But really nothing else. So, but you can get quite a few slices at once. So it's kind of one of those things. If you're desperate, it's good or good enough. So they only give you 2 hunger and 1.2 saturation. Now, next to that is one of the things, if you remember last, I said that we spawn next to a, was it dark oak? You know, the really big trees, the dark trees. We spawn next to that, and in that biome, you can get sweet berries. Sweet berries are very convenient, but they suck when it comes to hunger and saturation. They give you 2 hunger and 0.4 saturation on Java edition. I think it's more on Bedrock, but yeah, for Java, yeah, sweet berries are trash. Now, meat. I am not a vegetarian. I eat meat. My favorite topic. So the top of the list is steak. So that's beef cooked. That gives you 12.8 hunger and 20.8 saturation. So without any competition, it is the highest graded food next to suspicious stew. But we won't talk about that because suspicious stew is kind of hard to get and it's kind of an RNG factor. So we're talking about things that you can get somewhat easily, because I could talk about golden carrots and golden apples, but you just don't run up on a golden apple. And then pork chop from a pig cooked, that gives you 8 hunger, 12.8 saturation. We have mutton, which is 6 hunger and 9.6 saturation. We have chicken, which is 6 hunger and saturation 7.2. And last but not least, cod, 5 hunger, 6 saturation. Now, again, there are other foods, but these are just the ones that I kind of focus on when I get in the game. I thought that was pretty interesting. So, farming. We are going to create a farm, which I was doing as I was talking. Now, the most important thing when you're farming is to space the crops apart, at least 1 block apart. They'll grow faster, and water block sources. So this water block, so let's put that here. This water block right here, this water will spread out and affect blocks by a 9x9 radius. So that means if I set crops around it in a 9x9 box, those crops will be like this. Now, what does a crop look like if it isn't placed on soil like this? So basically, like, it hydrates the soil. What does dry soil look like? Right here. That is what dry soil looks like. As you can see, compared to this is like a darker. Now, let's do this block right here. Now watch it. So it's like that really light color. And eventually it should, come on, don't make me look foolish. Come on. I know you want to. Basically, this block will turn into this block, showing that it's been hydrated. Long story short. And I don't think I have to tell you guys, when you water crops or water plants, they grow. They will grow on dry soil as well, but it will just take longer. So it's very important. Now, yeah, it just did it. You son of a gun. Okay. So let's start off with this. So this should be fine. We still have 2 pieces of mutton. And we need to address something very, very important, guys. Our home. What are we going to do? So I said I wanted to build on this hill overlooking this area. Like I said, I can build like different things around here, like a farm. I can have maybe a mine somewhere over here or something that I can go into. I said that I wanted to do something underground, which could be a thing. Like I can have like a secret entrance, like maybe down here that I can go into. This is a military man you're talking about. So I do kind of want to do that. Now, with that said, I'll probably dig like maybe like a sunroof. All right, so here's my thinking. So this build should take very minimal wood, but it will require glass. That means I need sand. That is easier said than done, but it's not impossible. So here's what we're going to do. So let's find where we want the door to go. What is the least conspicuous area? So in other words, what I want to do is maybe I could do like a waterfall coming up here. That means I'll need iron, but everything comes in steps, guys. Everything comes in steps. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have it here, like just kind of like going over, and then I will make like a sticky block entrance maybe. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's make some torches. Oh, I need some sticks. Oh, and if you guys want to make stuff faster, click this. Now, if you have this will show everything that you... I've always been confused by this, and I think it means that like things that you could have created or things that you have the potential to create based off of what you've had in your inventory. I think that's what it means, because I could make a lever right now. I could make white dye because I had this flower in my inventory at one point. I could have made this because I had wool in my inventory. So I think that's what it means. If you turn that off, it will only show you what you can make based off of what is currently in your inventory. So I'm gonna make, and if you want, so when I press this, it just adds it up. Like, okay, it moves to the next one. If you want to make as many as possible, hold shift, click it, and bam. And if you want all of these sticks, because if you just click it, it'll just, give you the few. But if you hold shift again and then click it, it'll give you all of them. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make torches. How many should I make? Let's just make a few. I'm doing it again. Just give me all of them. There we go. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. So let's just kind of line it out here. So I am going to build into this mountain. So maybe I want to turn or make it like a hallway. So I can go in here, or, Okay, so let's make a shovel. Like I said, this is just a key design for the time being. I need somewhere kind of where I can go into. So it will look kind of minimalistic at the moment, but I will like kind of build it up later on. And that's okay. Got to start somewhere. No, let's kind of leave that dirt here. And it'll kind of be like an entrance. Yeah. Okay. Can I sleep now? No. Okay, that's fine. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig into the mountain. So if I dig straight. So let's get rid of this. I actually like diorite. Like, this is a mining game. So you try to use whatever material you get, and you try to make stuff. So let's make the entrance like right here. And what I will do is I'll make a piston door later on. That will be very good. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot you get an achievement for planting seeds. So another important thing with crops is that you need this in order to get meat. And I'll explain that later. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that already. But again, it's very nice to have reminders. Because I play this game a lot, and sometimes I forget some of the simplest things. You know, like when you walk into a room and you just forget why you went in there? Yeah, that happens to me quite a bit. So, as we dig this out, let's just make it simple. And basically what this is going to be, so I'm going to make a large room. And that will be like the commons room. And then I'll branch it out into different things. So I want to keep everything underground so I can be self-sustaining. So that means I'll also have, that is a good idea. I just thought about. So I can make a an underground garden with like the Okay, I like that. Okay. Basically like how I was going to make the commons area with the like sunroof. I think I'm going to do that. All right, so I should be underneath. So let's dig straight up. Typically, digging straight up is not dangerous. It really isn't. But if, God forbid, because I'm thinking I want to dig. Oh, wait. I have a shovel. Okay. Okay. So that's where it leads. Okay, so I have this entire area to work with. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is having different areas where it is like glass, like on like for the top part. And I do want to be careful because I don't want like mobs falling in there, but whatever. So, and then I will redo the floors and everything. So that's the design I'm thinking of. So let's just kind of get this. Like, we'll get a common area out first. And we'll make this. Let's see. Yeah, we'll make it 3 blocks high for the time being. And then I'll knock out the entire ceiling later. This will be really good because I can use a lot of cobblestone. You can never have enough cobblestone. Unless you have like an entire warehouse of the crap. I don't think you'll need that much. So as I do this, I might just speed through this part if necessary. But let's just, you know, enjoy the sultry sounds of pickaxe versus cobblestone, or stone that turns it into cobblestone. I don't know how you would say that, but I'll probably, you know, just speed up past this part and just see where I'm at. Okay, so we have one more thing I want to do before we end this episode. I want a door. So again, this is going to be a very simple build, but I need other things before I can really make it what I want. So I hope you guys can see the We got sand over here. Fantastic. That's exactly what I need. So we'll probably gather up this for the next episode. Or I'll probably gather it off camera. And then maybe I'll be done when you guys come back. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it together. Maybe we'll talk about some other stuff. I don't know. Oh, this is one pet peeve of mine, guys. Please. Like, whenever I see, like, new people play and then it's like they never do this because they don't understand how important that is. Like, let me gather up just a little bit of this. I don't know how much I'll need. I do want to see if I can find a desert. A desert would be most needed at this point. Because I could gather up all the sand over here and it probably would never be enough. But I can replace this with dirt so it doesn't look weird. So I should have plenty of that by the time I'm done with this project. Because I like the world around me to look nice too. And I can also gather the dirt down. Not the dirt, the sand down here as well. Yeah, let's just go ahead and gather up some of this. Oh, wait. I was literally just talking about things that could kill me earlier. Drowning is one of those things. And in case you guys missed it, as soon as you go underwater, you see those bubbles? They're popping, right? Once it gets down to 0, you start drowning. So, yeah, watch that. It's a lot more dangerous in the ocean. But, yeah. Oh, I missed a few. Let me grab all of the ones I did. And grab this one too. Okay, we got a full stack. Okay. This might be enough, but the other issue is coal. So this may have to wait. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's just make a door very quickly. And then the next episode, we will start a mine. So as we wait for this stuff to grow and we monitor our hunger and health, we will try to make a mine so we can get other resources as well. So let's make a door. Because I know I'm not going to use any of this. Double door. Oh, wait. I like to do this outside so I can make sure they look. Yeah. Just, yeah. That looks good for now. Again, we are very simple people. Very simple. Like I said, next episode, we're going to make a very simple mine. Maybe over here. Yeah. And then when I finish everything, we'll connect these two areas. Yeah. We'll connect these two areas. And then I'll make like a separate area to get to the mine itself. Okay. Yeah. So let's do that. We'll set up these 2 torches. Okay. I'm already thinking about what I want it to look like. So, yeah, I think that's about it. So next episode, we will talk about mining. The different things you need to know, what it takes. Because what I need to start getting supplies. And, well, while I'm thinking about that, let's make something that I can put stuff in. I.e. a chest. We're going to put a double chest there. So this will be where I keep all extra material. So I'm going to keep those on me. Get rid of that door. And we're good. So make sure there's light in here because I get the feeling that as soon as I least expect it, I'm going to die. All right. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. So, yeah, until next time. And when we're looking for mines. And that's it, Warriors. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to hit that big like button. We're trying to get this video to 100 likes. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe now by hitting that big red subscribe button. And while you're doing that, make sure to turn on all notifications so you can get an update on all new content to the channel, gaming, and otherwise. And we're trying to hit our goal of 100 subscribers by February of 2022. I know you guys can do it. Make sure to share this video with all Warriors alike and welcome them, invite them to the Warrior community. And while you're down there, guys, make sure to comment down below your favorite food In real life, mine, cheeseburgers, that's just me, and fries, an always classic. And until next time, warriors, keep rising.